that the reason why people that say Nigerians are hungry is because the money that was left for Nigerians to be dead was stolen. That money was stolen. And as they return the money, they will not have peace. Our responsibility is to ensure that we get more money to keep Nigeria. We like whoever does not like that to tell us they did not steal. And I will give them I say that Lagos to Ibadan is $1.6 billion. If $2 billion was stolen for election, another $1.6 billion will get us a lorry. We don't need to borrow money. So if PDP wants to govern, they should tell us what happened to our past money. They should tell us what happened. If they tell us what happened, then we can manage. Today, we have railways going from Kaduna to Abuja. We have railway, we're almost completing the railway from Lagos to Ibadan. We are currently negotiating a loan to continue from Ibadan to Kano in terms of railways. The roads are now different from what we met. In all the states, they will agree with us that we met 3,000 megawatts of power. Today, the Minister for Power says we have about 7,000 megawatts. Somebody told me one thing yesterday. He said PDP has nothing to say to Nigerians. And they began by saying to Nigerians, please plead with APC, let the campaign be issue-based. PDP has not decided to remain or run a campaign campaign that is issue-based. We are determined to say to Nigerians the following: that the president promised he will fight corruption. That he's doing. The president promised to create employment, to grow the economy. We met a tattered economy. We met an economy that it was clear that if we did nothing, Nigeria would be in total mess. And today, the economy is growing. It may not be at the speed to which everybody wants it, but it's certainly growing. And in discussing the economy, he promised infrastructural development. He did. When I took over as Minister for Transport, narrow gauge, they were awarding contracts for narrow gauge, and GE approached me. GE said, we have approached different governments for 11 years to allow us to take over narrow gauge with our own money. And nobody agreed. This government agreed. Before March, we will go to cabinet, get cabinet approval, and sign a formal agreement of concession, not to GE this time, but to a concession led by a consortium led by Transnet. Transnet with 4 other companies will take over the entire narrow gauge with their own money, fix it, and run it. That is what we are awarding contracts every day. Every day we are awarding contracts just for people to make money. And if they say it's a lie, I will publish the names of the contractors. No, none of them is a railway engineer. They look at Nigerian politicians, they give you contract to go and do railway, when you don't know how to do railway. That is the change that we promised. That is the kind of campaign that we led at the beginning. And that campaign, that change, is a gradual process. We cannot complete it in 4 years. If anybody says we can complete it in 4 years, that person must be a magician. What we are pleading with Nigerians is another 4 years to consolidate on what we have started. We are almost there. We are almost there, and we assure Nigerians that by the end of our next 4 years, it will be different from the kind of 16 years that PDP got. Quite different. I was in PDP. What was the PDP slogan? What? Share the money. It was PDP. That's what was it. Here we are not sharing money. And because we are not sharing money, they are finding it difficult to survive. Just 3 years, PDP is finding it difficult to survive. Because they ran an election with government money. They fed the officials with government money. People were eating with government money. People were buying cars with government money. Different cars. Nobody cared. This is a government and a party that cares. And we think that under 4 years, when Nigerians see public money, they will walk past. Now they are thinking, is Buhari serious? Let's vote him out. Once we win, Nigerians will see public money and leave it to where it belongs. I plead and appeal to Nigerians, don't give one vote to PDP. They are hungry. I'm not joking. They are hungry. They can't stand poverty. They can't stand not touching government money. They can't. Where money is given for prayers. And I'm a Nigerian. I can pray in my church. Nobody has given me money to go and pray for him. So all of us as a team must pass this message. What's the message? The things we have done in government, and they are there for anybody to see. That's why I personally go to supervise the railway construction in my ministry. Personally, I'll be there in the next 1 week again, because we want to take a ride before the election with the vice president. If we can't go to Ibadan, we can get Abeokuta from Lagos. So we must pass that message that we're not only talking about corruption, we're talking about what we have done different from PDP. What makes us different from PDP? What makes us different from PDP is that we're not stealing public funds, is that we're delivering on our promises. And the moment we pass this message on, I think we'll win 2023. Let me congratulate my colleagues and thank Mr. President and his team for considering us worthy of that appointment. May God bless all of us.